What's up, everybody? We're here. It's you. It's me. I'm just realizing now that the back of my hat gets keyed out because it's green. It's one of those like snapback. You can see me, right? Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes my hat. It's been keyed out.
Wait, is that your Diamondbacks hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
The perpy.
The perpy?
Mm-hmm. It's purple.
Do you have perpies?
I don't.
Okay.
Blame it on the koalas.
All right, I'm watching it.
No, you have the notes. You got. Are you in the script part of?
Yeah, I'll grab it in a sec. I'm just watching this stream. Wow, I am really blurry compared to you.
Now I need to play that song because it's gonna bother me the whole time.
391.
I also I want to like go halfway between that song and the Beatles' Help.
Perp
Help. Yeah, I just want to do that. I want to
perp. I've got my snapback. Perp. It's kind of green right here, man. Perp.
I only
play baseball.
Yeah, I only need like a few seconds of this, Whitney. Please don't take this down from Twitch, okay? Please don't take this down. Okay, it's the video.
You know what?
Okay, that's all I needed. It's good. It's out of my head. Got to get it out of my head.
Wait a second, ESPN. The event has not ended. Excuse me.
Is it done? Is Joey done?
No, Joey's not done.
Okay.
What is this nonsense? Okay, now I'm watching.
Can you give us a live update? And why did we not commentate the hot dog eating contest commentators and double stream it, do that secondary layer?
What I'm saying is we still can. I'm still giving us that option. They did the women's eating hot dog contest, the women's competition. Wait a second. No, they're still doing it. What is happening?
Hey Harold, if there's a problem with the audio, let me know because I'm happy to fix it. I have a plethora of different settings here that I need to fix, and if one of them is busted, I need to fix it. Yeah, you are.
Wait.
Give me an update.
No. It's terribly sorry, Kyle. The women's competition began at 8 a.m. The men's competition begins at 9 a.m. So we still have half an hour.
Okay, then that's what we're going to do at 9 a.m. Let's get this show going then. And please open the notes. And
got it.
That's all I've got.
Look at the notes and note down how many notes there are.
Okay. It was a physical issue. Harold, that's funny. Let's go. You got it? You have it open?
I'm looking at it.
You have the script open. Oh, I see you. Yeah, you're right there. Oh, that's cool. That is neat. See, I'll put my head there too.
No one knows what this is.
It's like we're touching avatars. All right, let's go.
I feel the liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.
This is Morning Show. Here are your hosts, Kyle and Kenny.
Good morning, Kenny.
Oh, good morning, Kyle. How long it's been since I've heard you speak those words.
Not even in the context of like real life or you know whatever we've been doing. This is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down for the stream. It's a little loud. So, like, we haven't even I'm trying to like. How do we even start this show? What do we do? What do we? Do we?
Well, number
Do
one.
I say good morning? Hi, good morning, Kenny.
No, oh yeah. Good morning, Kyle. Number one. I don't even think
Why
you
don't
ever said.
I ever get a good morning from you?
I just said it. I just said good morning, Kyle. Well, let me get to the point I was about to make.
Do you really mean it? I mean, really,
No.
do you mean it? It's
No.
like when you walk into a bank and you're like, morning, Gus. And Gus goes, how you doing? And I say, well, I'm doing quite well. My
Morning,
onions
gallant.
are sprouting. And how are you, Gus? And I don't really mean it because
You didn't even say
well,
good morning. You just say morning.
morning.
It is morning.
I'm in morning.
Oh no, don't go there.
Hey.
No, let me make the point I was going to make here, Kyle.
Yeah, go ahead.
When we were growing up together, I don't even think we said good morning then, like in person.
Mm-hmm.
Only when you're not actually physically next to me will you tell me good morning. Otherwise, you don't care how my morning is, right? Or we don't even see each other in the morning.
Or yeah, no, I think that was more of the case. It was like, listen, I got to go get my my polar bear ice cream this morning, and it wasn't an ice cream; it was like a coffee drink, but it was white and vanilla and blended from the Java City Java juice Java makers
Java juice.
Java
That's
makers?
the Jamba Juice coffee place.
Yeah, what was it? Was it Java makers?
No, it's not.
What's the name?
Java Jungle. I don't know what.
Java
what
Jungle's
place?
really good. I like Java Jungle.
Wait, which place? You gotta refresh my mem.
By the Blockbuster, over on the corner by the Chevron that Brent used to work at.
Was it Java Makers?
See, I said Java makers. You say Java makers. I say Java makers.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay. So the whole point of that is just to say I had to go get my coffee early in the morning, and I didn't really care. I did have to pick you up from school, and that's a whole other thing. But
yeah, but that wasn't in the morning. That was in the afternoon.
it's true, and we didn't need to coordinate because cell phones.
Yeah.
So
That was the beginning of that.
speaking of the old days, well, way back in the old days, Warp Tour. It's gone. It's dead. It's forever. The music though is also gone. It won't ever be back. All your emotions also gone. Or your emos, I think is how you shorten that. The music's gone now, and well, I don't know what to do from here because I was exclusively for the last 15 years listening to Warp Tour music, and namely the Warp Tour mix CD that they would put out every single year. What do we do now? We can't go to Best Buy. We can't go to Blockbuster, first of all, and rent CDs. Did that ever exist? I feel like it did. And we also can't go to Best Buy to buy any CDs anymore because they're gone. Physical media, people, it's out.
Do you think that them canceling Warped Tour is that a signal that people just want to stream everything?
So you're saying they canceled Warped Tour, not Warp Tour, which is what I believe I thought it was called for the last 27 years.
You thought it was just Warp Tour. It's like it's actually
says
Kyle.
Warped Tour.
You know, actually, a Warp Tour is what you get when you go to Star Trek. I'm claiming that Star Trek is a place now.
I think you're just trying
you go
not
on
to
a
make
Warp Tour.
You're trying not to make a butthole joke, which I appreciate. but to no avail, unfortunately, because I did it. Okay. It was also always the Vans Warp Tour. Yes, it was they put it on. It was like a concert for your feet, I guess. Checkerboards and all.
It definitely was a concert for your feet because there's no sitting at Warped Tour. It's all standing in heat,
Yeah, right,
and
right.
hot, and sun, and no shade, and no water. It was an endurance test. You know?
Princess Harold says a Warped Tour is what you get when you leave your tour out in the sun.
That's what happened to all of the people who went to Warped Tour. I should enunciate all of the words, right?
2003 Warped Tour, looking at you, Taking Back Sunday, who left the tour because you broke up that year. Shame on you. I got probably the worst sunburn of my entire life by going out to San Francisco and standing outside in the blazing hot sun with my Taking Back Sunday shirt, repping them, but
I remember this.
Gone were they. And we did actually another Warped Tour. Were you there at this one? We went to Fresno.
I went to the Fresno one.
Very fond memories of the lead singer of Still Remains grabbing my hair and forcing me to scream 30 to 55% of the lyrics into the microphone. So that was fun.
Were the lyrics, ow, ow, my hair, ow, 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 my head, ow, my hair, ow, ow.
Oh, it really hurts. Yeah, mostly just that. But that, yeah, okay, hey, well. It's gone, and now I will probably just be listening to most of my emo playlists for the rest of the day.
I was gonna say, are you gonna get nostalgic for your Warped Tour bands?
You know, I feel like I did. Between time and space, I feel like this tends to happen. Like, I don't know that Warped Tour got canceled, but I start listening to Saves the Day, and it's like, oh, this feels good. I don't know why, but somewhere in the universe, the Warped Tour got canceled. So I think it's coming back. I mean, this can't be permanent, right?
It might come back in a different form. It might come back in like a concert series rather than a yearly festival
where everybody is sitting down. It's the adult version of the Warped Tour. Well, we also pronounce
what I mean is
now.
It'll be
it's a
some sort of
tour.
Warped Tour.
Welcome to the Hollywood Bowl and the Warped Tour. Grab your seat and we'll distribute free popcorn momentarily. Wine coolers are to the left, and Taking Back Sunday is actually at this one. There you go, Kyle.
Oh, they called my name.
Well, they're listeners. They're
it'll be something
fans.
like they'll put on a concert. It'll be a one-time thing. Everyone who goes to it, it'll be great. But then they'll stream it. Right, they'll record it and stream it and release that. And,
so they're going to
the fact that it only happened once will make it, exclusive and desirable.
It'll be the Weird Al approach, I suppose. Where
the Weird Al approach was 77 different occurrences.
True, very true. But still, like you can't get out to the concert. Sit in your living room and maybe put this on your face. It could be like the World Cup, right? Where that's happening right now, by the way. If you're measuring the show by World Cups, we're 2 for 2, baby.
All right.
So we we may be able to strap our PSVR onto our faces soon. It'll be like being in a shoe. Maybe the concert will be in a giant van's shoe.
No, it'll be in a van.
It'll be a van, a singular van full of shoes.
Yeah.
Is it a van? Is it a shoe distribution van? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But the future of music is here, and Warped Tour is not a part of it.
That's true.
So it's slightly sad. Kenny, I'm ready to get to some other news, though. It's been a while. It's been a while since we actually did the news or really anything of consequence, so let's do it now. Boom. Very quiet. Hold on.
These are today's headlines.
And actually, you can't hear this, but I have our old music bed in the background. Kenny, what's happening?
I don't know, but I'm going to read other things. Am I supposed to read from the script?
What's it say?
It just says, I've just got bullet points here, but I'm going to read. Okay, I'm looking at where you're pointing me toward.
Look at that. Read this
I
one.
See. I see. We got some really quick E3 from, back like 4 weeks ago, and some other game news. One of the things that's come out, and this is gaming related. I'll say that. Pimax. Sorry, I don't say Primax, but Pimax? Is that how I would say it?
Pimax?
Pimax or Pimax, like offering pie.
Unless you know now you're running out of songs, so we need to you just fit the rest of these in here if you can.
Yeah. Pimax 8K headset will use Vaxo VR to emulate smells. That's right, 8K and smelly.
All right, Kenny, you've run out of music. That's it.
Okay, that's the news.
That's the news. Well, I also wanted to talk, I guess, briefly. You
Wait, you don't want to talk about the Smelly VR?
I mean, we can if you.
Let me just read what this says. It's been shown off since last year. Vaxo's scent module mounts multiple plastic cartridges under your eyes and just above your nostrils, using a fan to waft scented oils as they're triggered by the game you're playing. A 2-hour rechargeable battery powers the unit and can be recharged using micro USB. Blah, 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 blah. The current generation uses 5 modules. Fish, number 1, fish. Why is fish number 1? Ramen. Ramen is number 2. What about fish ramen? Hello. I guess you have to use 2 cartridges there. Burnt, like just the essence of burnt. Number 4 is lady. I don't know what that is. Maybe perfume, I suppose.
I would assume, yeah.
And grassland is number 5. Grassland. Not grass, but grassland.
This is like
grass and dirt.
This is like Daddy Yankee Candle decided to put out the worst possible flavors for candles that they could possibly.
You mean scents? You're just taking an apple bite of a scented candle.
Wait. You're saying that when you go to a Bed Bath & Beyond, you can't light the candle. You have to lick it. Kenny, you gotta lick it.
You lick it. Anyway, so the modules are interchangeable based on the specific game's needs, and apparently each provides a month's worth of scent if used for 2 hours of play per day. So 60 hours a month. Yikes.
So that's a lot. Okay, let's talk about these 5 modules. these flavor. No, they're not flavors. They're scent modules, right?
I want to play. I want to play Super Mario. Cool. Let's watch Mario kill a fish. Wow, it smells like fish. And then he eats some ramen. Wow, that smells like ramen. And then he gets burnt in the lava. Oh, well, he really smells like that. And then
smells like Mario's pants getting burnt.
He takes Princess Peach, lady, to the forest, grassland. I couldn't think of the prairie. I don't know. The park.
This sounds like it's made for Zelda. Maybe I haven't played Zelda before.
No,
but
I
would assume.
Well, I guess that would all work for Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Or Breath of the Wild would be great in VR, but that doesn't
Smell
exist.
of the Wild, more like it. Am I
what?
right?
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
Bad Breath of the Wild.
Actually, I want to really quickly. I want to get your take on this, and then also if anybody in the chat room wants to chime in. I just recently, or I should say, Nintendo recently just, I guess, relaunched the NES Classic. Like they put it back into production, and I guess that and the SNES Classic are now just going to keep going like people thought that it would. Right? Remember last year when the NES Classic, it blew up. Like people wanted it, demand was huge, but supply was really low. And then you get a bunch of resellers on eBay and Amazon, and the prices were up in like 200s, 250s, and it was really annoying. And then they said, you know what? We're just going to stop making it. And that made the demand way higher.
Mhm.
So I think they wised up and they said, okay, we're just going to keep it in production. I guess still in short supply, but still in production. And interest will now just continue and they'll just keep making money. They're just printing money at this point. Same with what they did with the DS. They just print money.
So what do you want to know about from the chat room? What are you asking?
What I want to know is, so I was able to grab the NES Classic and the SNES Classic.
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite game from, I guess, both of those generations, Kyle, and chat room? This is an open question to everybody. But what is your favorite game to play on the SNES? And then what is your favorite game to play on the SNES? And then what? And then I'm just going to rub it in by playing those in your face.
Sure. Probably Super Mario Brothers, I would assume, for the regular Nintendo, or Duck Hunt. But you're not going to get the little screen flashing shooter. Yeah. So it'd be between those, probably Super Mario for the first. And then, boy, oh boy, it's a very tough battle between Donkey Kong Country and Earthworm Jim 2.
Oh, I wish it had Earthworm Jim. Wait, maybe.
Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim is available on Steam. At least the second one is. And I've watched it come and go, and I've decided not to purchase it for the $2 or whatever it is, because I just don't think it'll run very well. But this thing that you have doesn't play cartridges, right? So it wouldn't matter whether or not we got a cartridge and could, stick that thing in there.
Correct. Yeah, no, everything is self-contained on, it's just an emulator, really. And so it's all on the board.
Mm-hmm.
There is no Earthworm Jim, unfortunately. But I've got Zelda, I've got Final Fantasy, Castlevania, Super Mario World, Mario Kart.
I should play Zelda, right? I need to do that. I need to play Star Fox, maybe.
Yeah, Super Metroid. Oh, man. Yeah. Mega Man X. 10, sorry. Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong, of course, Star Fox, Kirby, Earthbound, Secret of Mana. Oh, Contra 3. I forgot it had all these games. I'm so excited. And then, of course, Super Street Fighter 2.
Okay. I completely forgot about Super Street Fighter 2. That was probably the one that we played the most.
Because we could play each other. Like, we could actually compete with each other. All the other games, it's cooperative, right? If there was two-player.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter was, Kyle is better than me. Watch him E-Honda until I die.
Oh, or just Blanca. Both of us were on the stream. You can go back. You can clip that if you want. But I also Blanca just sitting there and going blah, 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 blah. And then you learned to use M Bison for that, and you would slide underneath me.
That's right.
It's all the strats. You have all the awesome strats. So,
but I only learned strats to beat you, and then you would learn strats to beat me, and we never learned anything else. Like, if we were to play somebody else completely, we'd lose horribly. But against each other, we kept competing pretty well, I think.
That's all that matters. You know that, right? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yeah, so good. Good for you, I guess. What you'll need to do then is bring that over, or I should come over. I don't know what to do, but or you can't stream it. It's got an HDMI out, right? Is that how it connects to the TV?
Correct. Yes.
HDMI. Okay. Sounds good. Well, also, Kenny, unrelated to games, Google rolled out Messages on the web for Android users. Did you see this come around maybe last week sometime?
I saw this.
You probably didn't pay attention to it, though, yeah?
No, I've not been paying attention to Messages because there's no I in front of it.
Yeah. There's no.
Although I see they are showing off the blue bubble on their end. Oh,
Well,
great for you.
Actually, it you can change the color scheme of messages, and it syncs between your phone's messages and the web, which is really cool. So like yours show up as green.
Of course they do.
Well, I just do that to spite you mostly.
All right, right.
It's pretty good though. They force you to scan a QR code the same way that Allo worked. I don't know if you remember doing that process, but it's basically the same thing. But your phone, the wild part is your phone has to be in proximity. It has to be nearby for it to, I guess, quote unquote, connect to it. It's a very strange. I don't know what protocol they're using, but it seems like they maybe have to be on the same Wi-Fi, or
Wait,
they need
to be. Is that for everything?
Nearby,
or
yes,
just
it's
to
for
set it up?
No, for it to be active. So it'll go in between the active and inactive state. If you walk away, if your phone turns off, whatever. You can't just use this. I don't know if that'll change in the future, but you can't use this just to send messages. It's like a portal to your phone. It's weird.
Now, is it using? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be the expert on this one because I'm not an Android user. But is it all based on your cell phone number, or is it based on your Google account?
It is, well, same thing in the Google world. Sorry, I'm making a bunch of adjustments. Same thing pretty much in the Google world, but I can get like 2-factor auth things onto the computer now, which is nice. So I just copy and paste them.
Right, but I mean, what is it like with iMessages and everything? It's all iCloud based. So it's Apple ID. It's you can send iMessages to each other, even if you're using someone else's cell phone number as their primary contact. You're still sending it through iCloud, so you can still send it without your phone.
Yeah. No, that's not the case here. It's not
That's
like
a
Harold's
mistake,
saying
I
in the
think.
chat room. It doesn't link to your Hangouts account or anything like that, or your voice account or whatever. So it's
Right. I think that's a mistake.
It is, well, for me, someone who, yes, uses pretty much every chat app that's out there, this ability, the singular ability to use the Android Messages app on a computer when I'm at a computer and be able to just type there, that's kind of all I want. I don't really want
And your
any other
phone is
integration.
always next to you, right?
For the most part, yeah. I made the point that it is right next to me here.
I was gonna say I can't tell, but yes, you are you are showing it off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's okay. I'm interested to see what they do going forward. But again, this is one of those, like, I'm thankful they have killed Allo, and Allo will no longer exist as a Google product. But this is a very strange way to implement messages on the web.
What about Duo? Is Duo still a thing?
It is.
Google's FaceTime?
Duo has changed in such a strange way to where it is now associated with both my phone number and my Google account. And it's like FaceTime in that way, where if you also, for some reason, had an Android phone and had Duo associated with your account, you would not need, so far as I know, you would not need to have Duo open to send a call from it. You could do it from like contacts or whatever. It's sort of built into the operating system now, but it is still a separate application. So I can't keep up. Android P looks great. Developer version 4, I think, is what I'm on now. Looking good.
How are you at version 4, but there's still no word for it? There's no dessert name yet.
Pie. Easy as pie.
Is it pie? No, come on, that's boring. It should be like popsicle. Or
potato. Dessert
potato. We all love potatoes for dessert, don't we?
It's true. Actually, I've got something to cover about that later. But speaking of which, hey, speaking of Android versions, Oreo. Yeah, I did it. Oreo's got a new cookie. And according to Delish.com, it's better than a deep fried Oreo because the cookie company's latest product launch is straight from a page of the Hostess book. They say Oreo is bringing State Fair cookies, crunchy coated cookie sandwiches, to the frozen aisle this summer, and they bear a more passing resemblance to the deep fried Twinkies that hit freezer shelves in 2016. I think it was a Walmart exclusive ? I can't quite remember, but this is basically a microwavable, quote unquote, deep fried cookie, State Fair cookie, they say. And you know how I love State Fair food.
I do know that you love it.
So they've got a flavor here, vanilla crunch, and it's basically just like it looks like breading on the outside, like some sort of cakey thin layer. Almost as thick as the cookie. And then you've got the cookie on the inside with the cream. I don't know how you can prevent the cream, the hydrogenated oil, the like vegan layer in there from not melting and turning into basically like a whole Hot Pocket situation where it's contained inside the disc. And you dig into it, and it like through some sort of universe expansion, like goes into your mouth and burns all of the orifices.
But I think that's part of the draw of a deep fried Oreo, right?
I've never had one. That's a thing.
Well, neither have I. I can't speak from experience yet.
Okay, all right.
Banana.
So would you buy this? Would you instead of going to a state fair, spend your ticket money price thing at Walmart and pick up a box, an entire box of 9 deep fried Oreos that you have to pop in the microwave?
9? No, I probably wouldn't.
I want to try this in like an air fryer, maybe like something that would be not a soggy microwave.
Why?
I don't want sog with my Oreo.
I just thought it was funny that you described it as a soggy microwave. Like the actual microwave is the item that is soggy. It's just like a droopy door that.
It is. It totally
gross.
is. Yeah.
Also, maybe slightly related to fair food. I am keeping an eye on Watch ESPN here. I'm looking for the hot dog competition stream to pop up so that we can.
Here we are. It's 9 a.m. It's time to watch the hot dog competition. Yeah.
Nothing's popping up though, unfortunately. I only have Wimbledon. Wimbledon is cracking right now. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. All right. Please keep me updated, Kenny. And of course, speaking of fair food, it's time to ask Kenny, is it fair or not? Or is it food created by a Twitter bot? It's time to ask Kenny, is it fair or not? That's right, Kenny. It's time to play a new round of fair or not. You can't hear this, but it's fine.
I didn't get to hear any of that. I just gotta have to sit here, kind of. Okay, I'll sit here.
Just sit here quietly, please. Would you?
Yeah.
Also, behave yourself as we go into depth here with the Minnesota State Fair. They've announced 27 official new foods and 5 new food vendors, and are being added to the expansive menu already offered at the Great Minnesota Get Together, which is what I believe it's known as. In total, nearly 500 foods are available at 300 different concession locations throughout the fairgrounds, said a press release.
300?
That's right. 300
a lot of
different concession locations. So, and
by the way, the stream is up. I'm going to keep an eye on that. They have to introduce everybody, but
okay.
Go ahead and we'll continue with the game.
Sure. Harold in the chat room says it's awful and it's 2 miles away from my house. So I apologize first of all because
you're giving them a fair PTSD.
Yeah. I mean, the smells from all these different foods could just be nauseating. I don't know how anyone could stand this. Just the oil alone would probably just make me. It's like getting into a car of someone who delivers pizzas for a living. That it's basically like jumping into a tube of pep because it's cheesy. So, Kenny, you'll need to guess if the food item I give you is a Minnesota State Fair food or not. as you are well aware. That's how the game
And
works.
let me clear anything up here. When you mean is it something or not? The or not means it's made up, right? It doesn't mean that it's some like another fare, right?
No. So the other foods on this list may be featured at another real state fair, but not
Just
the
not
Minnesota State Fair.
Oh
So
man. Okay, so this is even more difficult.
this is, yes, exactly. We've done this
I'm
in the
glad
past.
I made that the distinction.
So don't click on the answers, first of all.
I'm not. Of course not. Of course, I will not click on the answers. I am not a cheater, Kyle. I am no cheater.
right.
Do not
I just love
accuse me of being a cheater.
that I can make this a separate page now and you can't access it. So this is very, very good. Thank you, Notion. Very good. Number one, let's just get started here because
All right.
we've got a hard out. French onion soup on a stick. Ooh la la, it says. Caramelized onions are mixed with mozzarella and Swiss cheese and hand rolled into a wonton skin and deep fried. Each wonton is cut in half, and the end is capped by a baguette crouton and put onto a stick. Homemade onion au jus is served on the side for dipping.
See, that sounds like a Louisiana State Fair thing, not a Minnesota State Fair. So I'm going to say not a Minnesota Fair.
That is correct.
Now, I'm
Very,
not
very
hearing
good.
either the dings or the buzzes, so I'm just going to wait patiently.
I will say correct or wrong. Obviously.
You won't watch me have a visceral reaction to any of the sounds you're playing.
Onion au jus. It's just jus, says the chat room. So so sorry about that. Next one.
I won't say it anymore.
I won't. Firecracker shrimp stuffed avocado. Gulf
Wow.
white shrimp tossed with lime, onion, black beans, tomato, and fire roasted corn in a garlic aioli drizzled with cilantro infused olive oil, stuffed with avocado halves, and served open face with flatbread. Fair or not?
Now that sounds like a California thing because of the avocado. But I feel like this is something classy. I feel like it could totally be at the Minnesota State Fair. So I'm going to say fair.
That is correct. Yes. This is at the Minnesota State Fair. It sounds real good. The picture seems to be the one making the rounds with the Minnesota State Fair right now. So please go try that. And of most of these dishes here at the Minnesota State Fair, this one sounds relatively healthy. Super high in cholesterol, but if you don't have too many, it should be okay.
By the way, quick update here on the hot dog stream.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut's career at Nathan's: 794 hot dogs, 230 pounds worth of hot dogs, 230,000 calories consumed at the competition since 2005, sorry.
Okay, so I get it. You don't count the number of hits that a baseball player has when a game is not happening. But I feel like for competitive eating's sake, it's also important for us to just keep a global tally, maybe like a running total of the number of dogs that Joey Chestnut has eaten in his entire life. Because that
I think this is the only time he eats hot dogs.
Staggering. You think so?
I can't imagine that he would want to eat any hot dogs at any other time.
Ooh,
like
true.
Hey, Joey, welcome to Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving. You don't eat hot dogs at Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Memorial Day barbecue. I'm glad to have you here. You want a hot dog? No, I want 68 of them.
Joey must be coming over. What are all these dogs for, Mom? Well, you know Joey. Actually, as part of this game here, one of the fair foods that I was going to include was a turducken sausage, which sounds like something that Joey Chestnut would eat at Thanksgiving. So I'm going to give you an extra point for that.
Whoa! All right.
Next up, deep fried chicken and waffle sandwich.
Oh, you know what? You don't even have to go further. That sounds amazing, and I want it to be real at the Minnesota State Fair, so I'm going to say fair.
Incorrect. This crispy fried chicken strip will be stuffed in a fresh, hot, fluffy waffle exterior and topped with maple syrup and powdered sugar. You are very wrong. It's like funnel cake meets deep fried chicken, I guess. Where is it? I can't tell you that. You will need to
Why
just
not?
find out for yourself. No, I can't tell you.
Oh,
Can't
it
tell
sounds
you
so
that.
good, though.
Yeah. Some of these are from the Wisconsin State Fair, so that's just a little hint for you.
Well, that's
But
real close.
This one, I don't know where it was from. So sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Kenny, next one. The Desert Heat Burger. The Desert Heat Burger is the world's hot... Let me try that again. I almost said hot dogist. The Desert Heat Burger is the world's hottest camel cheeseburger with an estimated Scoville rating of 1.5 million. The third pound grilled camel patty is seasoned with Carolina Reaper powder, topped with Reaper cheese, and slathered with spicy ketchup and pickles.
Okay, I can't imagine that this is at the Minnesota State Fair. So I'm going to say
Fair
not.
or not. That is correct. This is at Wisconsin.
Oh, that's at Wisconsin? I figured it would be like in the desert, like in Arizona or New Mexico. Man.
You ever had a
1.5.
camel patty? And I'm not
I've
talking
never
about
had a camel patty.
I'm not talking about what comes out of the other end of the camel. I'm talking about like a ground up camel.
Kyle, just full on camel, just grind that up.
Mm-hmm.
Hoofs and all.
Hoofs. Oh, I was gonna say hoofs and all. Next up, Messy Giuseppe, a blend of seasoned ground beef and Italian pork sausage smothered in marinara, sprinkled with Parmesan cheese, and served in a crusty Italian bread. I just like this because of the name. Is this fair or not?
Fair. Let's say fair.
That is correct. Yes, this is at the Minnesota State Fair. Go get a Messy Giuseppe. Mmm.
All right.
Don't look that up on Urban Dictionary, though. Kenny, next one. Ants on a Stick.
Come on. What a lazy name.
It is because it describes the actual dish. They are ants on a stick. It is time to take back your picnics, they say. Don't let these pesky ants bother you. Pick them up and eat them. Delicious, crunchy ants stuck to an edible stick. It's... let's make picnics great again, they say.
Oh, no.
Ay, ay, ay. Fair or not?
It sounds like a fair item at the Bugs Life Fair. So I'm going to say not.
That is correct. Go get this in Wisconsin.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I shouldn't say Bugs Life because they were all ants, and that would just be cannibalism.
Yeah, that would be cannibalism. That's not great. That's a bad look for the Heimlich. Was that his name? Yeah, bad look.
What? Heimlich was the caterpillar.
Yeah, I know, but he would eat the ants. He would cry.
No, he would not.
Is that not why? Oh, okay. Kenny, next one. Inside Out grilled cheese.
Ooh.
Grilled with mild cheese on the outside and Gouda cheese on the inside on sourdough bread.
Wait,
So
how is cheese on the outside? I don't understand that.
So like a cheddar. Cheddar, instead of using butter to grill it, you're using like strips of cheddar maybe and just going onto a flat top. Yeah. So you get like, I don't know what mild cheese is either. I guess it's a new flavor from Taco Bell. What sauce do you want? Well, I'll take a mild cheese, please.
Mild cheese. I'm going to say fair.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. But it does sound good and I do need to have it.
Yeah. It sounds Gouda.
Next up, zesty PB&J sausage, peanut butter, cherry jelly, and a hint of cayenne pepper and cilantro blended into a 1/4 pound sausage. It doesn't say it comes on a bun, but it does say it comes with peanut butter. PB&J sausage, fair or not?
Yeah, let's say fair.
That is correct. This is available at the Minnesota State Fair. So good luck.
Now, I've had a PB&J burger, and it actually is pretty good, right? Heavier on the peanut butter than the jelly, but I assume a sausage would also kind of work in that same thing. I don't know. Maybe. I guess so, because they did it and they made it and it's there.
I just don't like cherry jelly. That sounds like basically like you made a medicinal sausage, and your doctor is trying to get you to.
It's a Dayquil sausage.
It's like pouring Dimetap over your Frankfurter.
Ketchup? No, I want Robitussin.
Give me that nighttime syrup, please. Next up, Rainbow Cloud Roll. 3 scoops of ice cream sprinkled with fruity cereal and wrapped in a pillow of cotton candy. Hand rolled on site. Ice cream choices include Superman, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
Is Superman like the fair equivalent of Neapolitan?
Well, we were talking about being cannibals, and I don't know if this is actual Superman or it's green like kryptonite. Maybe he can't eat this. Superman has sort of a dairy aversion, so maybe it's like lactose-free ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I'm gonna say fair. I'm gonna say this exists. I just like that it's on a pillow of cotton candy.
It sounds like one of those cotton candy burrito things that have been popular for the last couple of years. Yeah,
right.
Something like that. Kenny, you
fair.
are correct. Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Very, very good. We've got 4 more to go over. Here we go. More ice cream. You want sweets? I got sweets for you. Ice cream s'mores quesadilla. A 12-inch s'mores-filled quesadilla grilled to a golden brown and topped with ice cream, chocolate syrup, crushed graham crackers, and tiny marshmallows. Fair or not?
Yeah, I'm going to say fair.
That is incorrect.
Oh, no.
You can get this at the Wisconsin State Fair, though.
Oh, okay, good. I can still get it.
Cross whichever border is closest to Wisconsin and go get the south of the border s'mores quesadilla.
It's like, could you make, I wonder if you could make this while you're camping. All right, we got s'mores or s'mores quesadilla.
The problem with making quesadillas, though, is that unless because with a quesadilla, listen, you want the whole thing, right? You don't want just one slice of a quesadilla. That's basically a pizza. And no, that when you say quesadilla, you want the whole thing, and at least you want like a tortilla folded in half and then cut very awkwardly most of the time, and then shoved into a Taco Bell bag. But that's just me. And then, or if you're making it at home, it's the 2 discs on top of each other, right? It's the whole quesadilla experience. So if you're sharing this at a campsite, you can't just have one. You're going to be there all night making 15 different quesadillas for all your friends. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's going to share it. It's just going to be all for you.
That's right.
So you got that one wrong. Let's move on to the next one, Kenny.
Okay.
Pepperoni chips with roasted red pepper queso. Thinly sliced fried pepperoni chips served with a warm roasted pepper cheese sauce.
That sounds amazing. I'm going to say fair.
Fair. That is correct. Pepperoni chips, though. Pepperoni chips, though.
I would never have thought of that, but that is perfect.
Chat room says it sounds awful. Well,
no,
too bad.
You're wrong.
Because listen, Harold, all you're going to be smelling is pep chips from your house now. Because these are going to be flying off of the proverbial shelves over at the whatever tent this is. I don't remember what the name was, but
that's right.
Good luck.
Off the tent shelves.
Next one. Last 2. Pig candy cannoli.
I don't like the name of that one.
I'm just watching your face. A pig candy shell, which is 4 slices of house candied sweet and smoky beer candy bacon. Beer candy. Sorry, let me try that one again. Beer candy bacon. Beer candy bacon. Beer candy bacon. Formed into a cannoli type shell, they say. So it's you've got a cornucopia of bacon so far. You with me? Okay.
Yeah.
Filled with a cream cheese and mascarpone candied bacon cheesecake filling, garnished with candy bacon bits and bacon sea salt.
I'm going to say this is not Minnesota State Fair.
That is correct, because this indulgent horn of pork is only available in Wisconsin.
Pork horn.
Yeah. Of the different dishes that I've talked about, I would eat ants on a stick before I ate this pig candy cannoli.
Yeah. Actually, on the hot dog stream, I'm going to call it that now. This guy was actually just eating cannolis. It was like a cannoli eating contest.
Oh,
he ate. Oh my god, he ate like 4 dozen.
It's like creamy and crunchy. Cannoli is supposed to be crunchy? Question mark.
I don't know. I mean, crunchy, maybe crispy.
I know they're supposed to be
flaky?
holy, but I don't know anything about them other than that. Mm-hmm.
Right. There's
last
holes at both ends.
Okay, let's move on, and then we can get a hot dog update from you, Kenny. Last one here: the waffle sticks.
You want the waffle sticks?
The waffle sticks, waffles blended with pepperoni and mozzarella, topped with a Parmesan herb blend, and served with pepperoni infused maple syrup or marinara sauce.
So this is bypassing chicken and waffles, and now we're going to pep and waffles.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. This sounds amazing. I think if it's pepperoni related, I'm going to also say that this is Minnesota State Fair. So I'm going to say fair.
That is correct. Yes.
All right. Minnesota and your pepperoni. You guys love it over there, right?
Yeah. Hey, you only got 3 wrong. I'm really impressed. Very, very, very
And I
good.
got that extra point.
Yes. So that's an extra one wrong. How do you want me to put that in here?
Extra one right.
You want me to? Okay. All right.
Also, let's put it this way. The hot dog stream, it started at 9 a.m. They've literally been showcasing off like the top competitors for the past 20 minutes. Just like, well, here's this guy. We did an expose on where he comes from and where he gets his
Can we
flavor. I don't know.
Where? Okay. Is there a Twitch stream for that? Can we Twitch.tv?
I don't know if there's a Twitch stream. It's on ESPN right now.
Okay, I'm gonna search Twitch real quick and see if we can find.
I don't think the actual competition is going to start for like another 45 minutes.
Nathan's
hot
dog.
Yeah.
June 9th, June 7th. Yeah, no one's live right now with Nathan's hot dog. Probably because it's on ESPN and it's sponsored. But
yeah.
So that's no fun. I was hoping that maybe we could put this on here, but
yeah. Well,
to no avail. Pepperoni sucks. It's a bad sausage.
Wow. Who said that?
Chat room said that.
Sorry, guys.
Banned.
I think you're wrong.
Banned. That's about it. That's all I've got, Kenny.
Well, there's some food news we can cover in here really quick.
You want me to get a couple?
Yeah, let's cover a couple here.
Okay. How many do you want to cover?
I want to say that the Taco Bell's nacho fries are coming back.
Wait. You got in front of my bumper. Let me play the whole bumper. Here we go. We will eat food. We will eat food. All right, Kenny, food news time. Taco Bell?
Taco Bell nacho fries are coming back starting July 12th. I almost said June, but no, we're in July. All 3 forms of the fries will be back on the menu. That includes, I didn't know there were 3 types. Basic fries with cheese sauce, Supreme nacho fries, and Bel Grande nacho fries.
Now, you can put these in whatever you want, right? Too. They made it one of those like I want my burrito fresco style. I also want it to be nacho fry style.
I don't think so.
Animal style, if you would, Taco Bell.
But the Supreme and Bel Grande
here, right?
Versions.
That's one thing that you do with the grilled onions, Taco Bell. Animals.
Those extra ones, the Supreme and Bel Grande come with the same beef, nacho cheese, tomatoes, and sour cream as last time. There will also be a $5 box featuring the nacho fries, a Doritos Locos Taco, beefy 5-layer burrito, and a medium drink. So they got the $5 box coming back as well. which is a great deal. Also, speaking of Taco Bell,
Yeah.
Chipotle is ripping off the best stuff from Taco Bell, which is kind of
wait.
weird because Taco Bell has been going kind of like off the deep end with their ideas.
Well, it's also sort of, I guess, a misrepresentation of Chipotle as a ethnic food company, and the fact that it's not. I mean, yes, Taco Bell is probably being inspired by certain dishes, but it's also like these types of dishes they exist elsewhere. Like Taco Bell didn't invent the quesadilla.
Right. Well, so let me
they
give
have perfected it. I should say perfect.
Perfect the very first time that they make it when they open a new restaurant. Every other time it's sloppy. Now 5 new menu items at Chipotle: a Mexican chocolate milkshake, which sounds awesome. A quesadilla, like you said. I thought they made quesadillas, but I think that was like on the Chipotle secret menu. An avocado tostada. I think that's a millennial kind of play on avocado toast. And they're just like avocado tostada.
I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, they make guac.
Yeah,
So
and then
with
just the menu item is just nachos. And I thought they already had nachos.
I don't think so. Like you said, I think these things could have existed, or they did exist, or people would make them for you if you requested them, but they weren't on the menu proper.
Hold on. I got real time update here. ESPN2 has now moved over to the ACL. That's right. ACL Pro Invitational is also on ESPN, the American Cornhole League.
Oh, I thought that was the thing that I tore. Back
yes,
in
you tore your cornhole.
86. I did tear my cornhole. Great.
Okay, sorry. I'll come back to the food news now after talking about the ACL. I'm gonna skip over the Sonic pickle juice.
Hold on, please, would you?
I can't talk about pickle juice. Oh, it's so gross.
Well, the point is with this article, I get quote unquote article, or the podcast style reporting going on over at the Outline. James T. Green, I believe, put together this in-depth look at the Sonic pickle juice slushy experience. It doesn't taste like a pickle. It tastes sweet, and it tastes like a certain shade of green.
It looks like a Mountain Dew.
But it does look like a Mountain Dew, and it doesn't taste like a sour pickle. So the problem is, Sonic went out and said, like, let's put the pickle name on this to get some shock value from folks, and they did not deliver on the pickle flavor.
Right.
And according to the chat room, sweet pickles are trash, and I do agree. Sweet pickles are the worst. And the worst, you don't want a sweet pickle. You want like a relish probably, or an olive tapenade, or you want, the worst.
Yeah.
The brat.
And then Kyle, I'll let you select the last food news here that we cover.
I think we really need to cover the rainbow glitter pizza, because this just visually is can be both off-putting and glorious at the same time, because you've never seen anything like this. It's not a sparkly cake. It's not a sparkly beer, if you've seen those with edible glitter. But now cheese pizzas are being covered in edible glitter, and it looks like fun. A lot of times they look to be sort of like the middle will be blue. A spiral of rainbow colors goes out from the middle, the center of the pizza, where the table goes. You know what I'm talking about. And this is happening over in Santa Monica, my hometown turf-ish place.
Which means that you will have to test it and tell us all about it.
Yeah, they call the pizza Magical AF. Great. Margarita style pie. Not really.
Not really. It's just cheese.
It's just cheese. It comes in a rainbow palette, unicorn style glitter, all the buzzwords, all the like, if you're searching on Yelp for unicorn juice or whatever the kids are calling it these days. Dragon's breath. You've seen that, right?
Uh-huh.
It's basically the same thing. All I want to do is put my glitter pizza into a bath of liquid nitrogen, freeze it, instant cold pizza, breaks on contact, put it right onto my tongue. Is good.
I hope so. You'll have to tell us.
I'd like to try it. What do you think? Visually, would you would get
Visually,
on board?
I don't want to put this in my mouth. No,
Yeah,
I do not want to. I do not want to eat this. I'm fearful of what will happen on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh,
glitter.
there will be. There will be glitter inside of me forever. Because it just never releases its grasp on you.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, bad. Really bad.
So
okay.
So I would say I'd probably try it, but I have no desire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I saw this on a menu at a restaurant before it was covered here, if I saw it was like just the name of it and I didn't see a picture of it, I would totally scoff and say, whatever. But now that I'm seeing a picture of it and, you know, there's like the shock factor, yeah, you know, I'll probably try it. I'll have to come down with my Super Nintendo and we'll play Super Nintendo, we'll play Street Fighter and then glitter pizza. Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. Well, Kenny, I've got the intro track playing and you can't hear it, so it's fun. We'll be back again at another time. Until then, goodbye.
Hot dogs.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. There you go. You couldn't hear it, but I was like playing it throughout your whole explanation of what we were going to do. And I was like, is he going to finish? Is he going to finish? Is he going to finish? What's he going to do?
That's what everyone is saying at the hot dog competition right now.
Okay, so we've got title suggestions working now.
Dope. All right. Yeah. The hot dog thing, they say 9 o'clock. No, this thing is not going to start until like 10 o'clock. It looks like
it's the pregame. It's the hot dog pregame show.
Welcome
to the hot dog pregame show with your host, Dogs McGee and
great.
Sandy Bunnerson.
Buns.
Yeah, Sandy Buns.
Sandy. Yeah, I'm gonna end this recording here. Okay, export.
Thank you, Showbot. Oh, I just replaced Kenny. Let's replace Kenny with the poodle puncher. All right, here we go. I don't know why that. I don't know why that showed up. Okay, so we've got a lot of choices here. Let me squish this down a little bit.
Okay.
Votes are happening. Votes are happening live right now. As I try to squish this.
By the way, I have to get out of here.
One. Yeah, I know. You told me.
This upload. And here we go. All right. I'm going to end my video. Goodbye.
We'll vote on titles. Bye. Okay.
Bye, stream. Goodbye, everybody. Good to be back. Uploading now. Farewell. Happy 4th of July. Eat a hot dog.
All right. Let me extend this so we can. There we go. That's the top vote right now. Top votes at the top of your screen. Sit in the living room and put this on your face. Great. It's the top one. I think that's just because. No, it's not alphabetical either. Maybe it's spaced by time. I think it must be by time. I don't feel like it's fair to vote, but maybe I should break some of these ties. Oh, I guess I could end my recording as well because that's not doing anybody any good. Bye, Harold. Since you're probably the only one listening to this extra stream feed, someone else might be. Let me know. Bye. Okay, that's done. Chronologically, I should totally vote. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, you can see. Jamba Juice coffee. Good morning. I was really happy with my Daddy Yankee Candle joke. Thank you for putting that in. I think most of those smell like gasolina, though, which is, I mean, some people like it, but. Huh. Hooves and all is good. That is a good one. Thank you. Horn of pork, 10 shelves. Give me that nighttime syrup. A new flavor from Taco Bell is true. More often than not. Medicinal sausage is also on point. Now, let's watch Mario kill a fish. Soggy microwave also. That may be tippy tops. Did I see the link you put in? No. Let me see. Is this safe for the stream, Harold? I do need to know if this is safe for the stream because it will open up as a separate link. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can redirect notice. I'll copy it. I won't put it on the stream. Previous page, Pinterest. Yeah, load it. Redirect. Oh yeah. That's what I was thinking too. As like almonds, maybe. Like, should it smell like almonds or bar? Okay, they've got a yeah. These are good. Iguana fart. Say what? New Jersey. Smells like Facebook. Smells like child tears. Ooh. Smells like 2x4. I feel like that's a real one because there's like freshly cut grass. Doritos is a very good one. I guess we don't have a Discord command, huh? I guess we need one. Yes, it was a link to the specific one. It took me to what did it take me to? It took me to the top one, but Pinterest tends to try to get you to look at other things as well. Stroke, it says. So medical. Looks like burnt toast, mostly. Old lunch Tupperware is another wet dog. Delivered food. Sold out concert late last night's pizza. Very good. Girl Scout cookies. Ah, Kenny just added his file. And it's probably also downloaded in the background while I'm trying to stream. Whoops. Oh. You know, Google's made it really hard to actually just link to an image from their image search results now, and it is I don't really get it, but we do have one just not connected. Yeah. Anything I can do to help? Happy to. I showed a Instagram story this morning of the setup I've got here, and after doing that, proceeded to forget that Kenny couldn't hear me. So the entire I don't know if you caught this at the beginning. Anybody else who's listening now, but Kenny couldn't hear the sounds happening that were going out to the stream. He could only hear my voice. I had to pipe through the Focusrite into his Discord input. And yeah, he just couldn't hear me. So I had to give him vocal cues for everything. Which is fun. It's just unfortunate that Windows won't save my settings for sending and receiving audio because things like loopback and the new audio hijack look enticing. They look very good. And I am very close to trying to find a way to make the Windows machine just put the camera up and stream it. And then all the audio is just mixed and dealt with on a Mac, and then I guess into some sort of mic input on this machine onto the Windows machine. But I don't know. I feel like that's going backwards in all my setup. I did that's the thing, Harold. I had a separate computer for literally every guest. When we were doing Internet Outrage Machine, which I feel like was before its time. I had every single guest on a separate Skype machine on a little Android 4.4 box, and it was a pain in the butt to get everybody synced up and hearing the right stuff. But because that was a hardware thing, it was just fixed the way that it was fixed, and I never had to redo it after that. It just sort of stayed because cables. Yes, everybody remote gets their own mix minus. Yeah. yeah. It is stupid. It was quite the setup. That's how it goes. All right, let me check on the voting here. Tied with Let's Watch Mario Kill a Fish and Soggy Microwave. I need a tiebreaker. Copy. If I have to, I guess I'll flip a coin. We could flip a coin. If I don't get a tiebreaker here in a sec. What's everybody doing on their 4th? Other than watching me this morning, I figure it's midday over where most everyone else is. We can hear the Disneyland fireworks from my house, so I feel like we kind of get 4th of July every night. Plus, everyone's celebrating my birthday a little early, which I appreciated, but if y'all could just wait an extra day, that'd be nice. Hot dog would be good. I feel like a hot dog is a really good idea. Maybe a gourmet dog. There were a lot of hot dog and sausage places in Orange County that that's a good point, Chris. Very good point. Enjoy that. Enjoy not being here because it's bad. Mostly not, my privilege keeps me from lots of garbage stuff. So I don't have to deal with a lot of that stuff, but I do hear about it, and the news is bad. But the hot dog sounds like a great idea. Orange County has had a lot of hot dog type places close recently, specialty places mostly, where they would make the sausage there. They would show you how the sausage is made if you would, and they'd make the buns. They'd make like whatever banh mi style sausages and stuff. Did I lie to you about that before? I don't know if that was on purpose. Pre-internet days, I just don't care what's out there days, I guess. I'm here in LA though. We out here. Hey. Okay, we're on here. You want me to turn off? You wanna get on the mic? No? All right. You want coffee? I have coffee. Here, this is hot. You're not gonna be able to hold Max and the coffee. Oh, there you go. All right. Now we have a second mic set up here for an upcoming podcast. When's that coming out, Harold? But I have I don't know if I could. I have what is this? A Shure SM58 with a pop screen in front of it, just like a regular old pop screen, going into my Focusrite. But a couple years ago, did I miss maybe I missed that. But it's wild. I don't know how Chris does it, doing a podcast with Sue, because trying to coax out details and It's a podcast. You have to talk in order for people to hear you. Is fun. We got 10% dropped frames. I don't know why. If you're having trouble with it, with the stream, I apologize. I'll wrap this up now. Let's flip a coin then, because we've got 2 here at the top. Let's watch Mario kill a fish will be heads, and Soggy microwave will be tails. Google, flip a coin. Tails. All right, we're going with Soggy microwave. Booyah. And there it goes, right to the top. Thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy your Hey, no, I did hear that episode, so I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna have to find another time to get Kenny in front of the microphone to do this again, and we've got a lot more food news to cover. But Notion seemed to work really well. I like Notion. We're off the workflowy train, 390 episodes in, so that's a recent change. And then I'll try and get Kenny in front of here sometime. I got to turn down the keying. Getting some weird issues. That's it. Enjoy your 4th, everybody. Bye.